SABC Operations Chief Hlaudi Motsoeneng has said he will appeal a High Court ruling compelling him to pay back more than 11.5 million rand to the national broadcaster. This is the money the SIU alleges Motsoeneng received after brokering a deal with MultiChoice for broadcast rights, including access to the SABC archives. Motsoeneng says he never received such money. He joins us live now for his version of events. Mr. Motsoeneng, a very good afternoon to you, and thank you very much for joining us. So in your statement, you say that you familiarized yourself with the judgment and you believe that the judge delivered an erroneous verdict. Why?
Thank you very much. I think it is very important for me to highlight the specific and important issues. One, the finding of the judge is wrong on the employment of my contract, because she's referring to a contract that is not relevant to the work that I have done outside my scope of my work, which is confirmed by the SABC in its own decision when you read the minutes of the SABC and the resolutions. Secondly, it is unreasonable for the judge to say I must pay 11 million plus. I did not receive 11 million plus. I received 6 million.7, and the records of the SABC has shown the judge that the SABC paid me 6.7 million. I don't know what informs the judge about 11 million. And I want to put it clear. If the SABC paid 11 million, which means the difference they paid to SARS. So I can't be pay money that didn't came to my account in the bank, and I must pay that money. Those are the errors that the judge has caused in her own findings. So the second point is the money was paid lawfully so by the board of the SABC. How can you punish an employee who was paid by his bosses? I don't understand it. Secondly, how can the judge said I must pay within 7 days when she knew on Friday last week the court were closing, the law firm were closing? So I don't understand that logic. The second logic that I don't understand is what informed the judge about the 15%. All of us, we know that interest rate is controlled by inflation. When you check inflation for the past 5 years, it has never reached 15%. In any case, the interest rate, when it comes to costs, is regulated by the minister. The last time when I checked, what the minister has approved is 7%. So I don't know what informed the judge to come to that conclusion. That's why I'm appealing this ruling.
In essence, Mr. Motsoeneng, in your appeal, are you suggesting that you will not pay back the money, whichever amount is then put forward to you?
Exactly. Remember, I did not steal the money at the SABC. I was paid money by my bosses, recognizing the good work that I have done for the SABC. Remember, in the history of South Africa, I'm the only person from the SOE who has raised more than 1 billion to create employment for the workers of that 404 channel. I'm the only person. I have never heard anywhere in South Africa where an official of SOE has raised money to create employment and come with creativity to come with that channel, which is still operating. SABC is still employing new workers in that channel. SABC is still benefiting. So instead of the judge giving credit, now I have been punished by the good work that I have done to create employment for people of South Africa. I should be given credit where it is due. And in this case, the credit is due. There is no doubt about it. Because I did not go to government to ask a bailout during my time. In the past, people went to ask the government bailout, borrow money from Nedbank. When I came, I put a strategy and a plan to pay that government guarantee. Within a year, when I was acting, that money was paid. And during my time, there were no government guarantee. Actually, I didn't even want government guarantee because I'm very creative. I have all the expertise and skills to see the future, to concentrate on the solution, not the problems. Like this others, the current executive, where they went to government to get paid out. And I saved workers, 800 people who were supposed to be retrenched by the SABC. I saved them by raising funds to assist them so that they are employed by SABC. When I left, they were retrenched because people did not have creativity to deal with issues at the SABC. I'm very proud and I'm very happy. I'm not sad.
You describe yourself as a futuristic somebody, and in your statement you say instead of getting credit for assisting the SABC, which was struggling financially, you just also unpack that for us. I'm being vilified and punished for my effort. Why do you believe you are being punished or vilified?
Remember, maybe my sin is I don't have matric. And I don't regret that I don't have a matric. Because I still believe that some people, they don't want people who don't have papers to lead them. So I'm very capable and no one can defeat me. I don't think there is someone who's better and have expertise and skills and creative like myself. You know, I always come with something very special. Like I came with that channel of the SABC to create employment. When all these people with their degrees, they could not come even nearer to me, and no one will come nearer to me when it comes to the issues of transforming South Africa. And maybe to deal with the issue of the archives, because you mentioned the archives in your questioning. Let me deal with the archives. The SABC did not sold or sell any archives at the SABC. And the SABC, the same people that I'm fighting with, they went to Parliament, they are on public to say no archives were sold by the SABC. That it is misleading, just to tarnish my integrity. But I'm happy because people of South Africa, they have even elected me to lead in certain municipality. It shows that people, they know what I have done for South Africa and they believe moving forward I'll do better.
Former SABC COO and African Content Movements, Hlaudi Motsoeneng, thank you for your time this afternoon.